What if I told you Michael Jordan's most unstoppable run did not happen on the court, but in boardrooms, billion-dollar deals, and global business? What if the same man who dominated the NBA for years quietly built an empire far bigger than championships, trophies, and highlight reels? When most people hear the name Michael Jordan, they think of 6 NBA titles, impossible buzzer beaters, and a legacy no athlete has matched. But behind the sneakers, the fame, and the legendary image lies something even more fascinating: a financial empire that turned a basketball icon into a billionaire powerhouse. This is not just the story of a retired athlete living off fame. This is the story of a man who transformed himself into a global brand so powerful that his name alone generates fortunes every single year. And the most shocking part? His empire kept growing long after he stopped playing. So, how did one athlete turn talent into a billion-dollar machine? What businesses made him rich? How does he spend, invest, and protect that fortune? And why does Michael Jordan remain one of the most powerful names in sports and luxury culture today? Let's step inside Michael Jordan's billion-dollar empire. Background. What if I told you Michael Jordan did not just play basketball? He redefined greatness itself. Before becoming a billionaire icon and global legend, he built his name through one of the most dominant careers in sports history. Michael Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, and later grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina. While his early life shaped his competitive spirit, his real story began with basketball. After attending Laney High School, Jordan developed into a standout talent and earned a place at the University of North Carolina. Under legendary coach Dean Smith, he made national headlines by hitting the game-winning shot in the 1982 NCAA championship as a freshman, giving the world an early glimpse of his clutch mentality. In 1984, Jordan entered the NBA and was drafted by the Chicago Bulls. From the start, his athleticism, scoring ability, confidence, and intensity made him an instant superstar. He won NBA Rookie of the Year and quickly became the face of the league. But Jordan was more than a scorer. He was a complete player who could dominate offensively, defend at an elite level, and take over the biggest moments. Throughout his career, Jordan led the Bulls to 6 NBA championships and won 6 NBA Finals MVP awards, finishing with a perfect 6-0 record in the finals. He also earned 5 regular season MVP awards, 10 scoring titles, and the 1988 Defensive Player of the Year award. Alongside Scottie Pippen and coach Phil Jackson, he helped build one of basketball's greatest dynasties. Off the court, Jordan is married to Yvette Prieto, and they have twin daughters. His story is one of talent, resilience, family values, and relentless ambition. Luxury travel. What if I told you Michael Jordan's travel life is split between the sky and the street, and both look like pure luxury? From a custom private jet that turns heads on airport runways to a garage filled with exotic machines, Jordan's travel lifestyle feels less like retirement and more like a billionaire victory lap. First, there is the jet, and it perfectly reflects the Jordan brand. Recent reports identify Michael Jordan's aircraft as a custom Gulfstream G650ER with the tail number N236MJ. A personalized nod to his number 23 jersey, his 6 championships, and his initials. Business Insider reported the jet at about $65 million, while other recent coverage places it closer to $70 to $78 million once the custom work is included. The aircraft carries a bold silver and black design inspired by the famous elephant print from Air Jordan sneakers, along with Jumpman branding that makes it instantly recognizable. Reports say the G650ER can seat up to 19 passengers and has an ultra-long range of about 8,630 miles, giving Jordan the freedom to travel globally in complete privacy, speed, and comfort. Then, there is his car collection, which is just as flashy and powerful. Recent reports describe Jordan's garage as a multi-million-dollar lineup built around performance, exclusivity, and speed. Coverage has linked him to rare and elite models, including a Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, a Ferrari 512 TR, a Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet, a Mercedes-Benz S600 Coupe, a Toyota Land Cruiser J80, and newer hypercar-level editions such as a custom Pininfarina Battista Targa America. The Bugatti stands out most, with reports noting that the Sang Noir is an ultra-rare edition and originally cost around $2.05 million. Altogether, his collection shows that Jordan does not just like luxury, he likes engineering, rarity, and cars that feel as legendary as his name. So whether Michael Jordan is flying across continents in a custom Gulfstream or arriving in one of his ultra-rare supercars, his travel lifestyle sends one message loud and clear: the empire moves in style. Luxury fashion. Now here is the part that makes people truly curious. What does life look like when you are Michael Jordan? When your name is worth millions and your empire stretches across industries, your lifestyle naturally reflects that level of power. Michael Jordan's luxury fashion style is a perfect reflection of his larger-than-life image: bold, expensive, and instantly recognizable. His look blends high-end tailoring, elite accessories, and iconic sneaker culture, creating a style that feels both powerful and timeless. One of the biggest parts of Jordan's fashion identity is custom tailoring. He is known for wearing bespoke suits, especially from designers like Birdie in Chicago. These suits often feature a roomy, confident fit that became part of his signature look. Jordan has never been afraid of strong colors, sharp cuts, or statement pieces, which gives his formal style a commanding presence. His fashion does not whisper wealth. It shows it with confidence. Another major element of his luxury image is his watch collection. Jordan has been linked to some of the most exclusive timepieces in the world, including models from Ulysse Nardin, Rolex, Richard Mille, and Urwerk. These watches are not just accessories, they are symbols of status, rarity, and elite taste. They show that Jordan appreciates craftsmanship as much as luxury. Off the court, his casual style also stands out. He often mixes premium sportswear with relaxed 90s-inspired fashion, including velvet blazers, cashmere sweaters, wide-leg trousers, and polo shirts. This gives him a rich but effortless look that feels both classic and personal. Of course, no Michael Jordan fashion story is complete without sneakers. As the face of Jordan brand, his connection to Air Jordans remains legendary. Exclusive retros, rare editions, and game-worn pairs have become cultural treasures. Michael Jordan's luxury fashion is not just about clothes. It is about presence, legacy, and a style that matches his empire. Business empire. What if I told you Michael Jordan's biggest wins did not end with the Chicago Bulls? What if the man who ruled basketball also built one of the most powerful athlete business empires ever created? Michael Jordan did not just become a legend on the court. He turned his name into a multi-billion-dollar machine. The foundation of that empire is Nike and the Jordan brand. This is the crown jewel of Jordan's fortune and the engine that keeps his wealth growing year after year. Forbes reports that Jordan has earned $2.4 billion pre-tax from corporate partners such as Nike, Hanes, and Gatorade. At the same time, Nike's namesake Jordan line continues to generate enormous sales and royalty income. That means, even decades after retirement, Jordan still earns massive money simply because his brand remains one of the most desired names in sports and fashion. Then came ownership, and this is where Jordan played the billionaire game. In 2010, he bought a majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets for about $275 million. In 2023, he sold his majority stake at an approximate $3 billion valuation while still keeping a minority share. That move turned team ownership into one of the most profitable chapters of his financial legacy. But Jordan did not stop there. He expanded into 23XI Racing, the NASCAR team he co-founded with Denny Hamlin in 2020, proving his empire could move beyond basketball. He also became a co-owner of Cincoro Tequila, a premium spirits brand launched with fellow NBA owners, and DraftKings officially announced in 2020 that Jordan joined as a special advisor to the board and took an equity stake in the company. Michael Jordan's business empire is built on royalties, ownership, equity, and smart brand power. He did not just sell fame, he turned fame into lasting financial control. That is why his empire still feels unstoppable. Michael Jordan's story is not just about basketball. It is about building a legacy that conquered sports, business, fashion, and luxury. From 6 championships to a billion-dollar empire, he turned talent into timeless power. Michael Jordan did not just win on the court, He created an empire that still inspires the world today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most powerful luxury empires.